Right, so the debark letter says out by 7:30. Oh my god! Whatever, that's fine. I am gonna go and see what's going on, probably in the club. I think that's the only venue that is going to continue. Silent Disco, I think. Oh yeah, okay, it seems to be over. I think I mentioned this before, but every night there's this old couple, older, two gentlemen dancing to the band in the in the plaza. Songbird and a song. Anyway, another thing I've noticed is a lot of the people, at least the ones that are playing the games, are from like far off places, meaning they had to fly down here for this 7-day cruise. And it's weird. Like, yeah, I get people have to do that, but that must be absolutely... Oh, I know it is. When I had to fly back from New York from Norwegian Encore and fly back from Galveston from Norwegian Prima. Oh my god, that was the worst. Which is why, yes, my rule is still we only cruise to Florida. Unless we're going to some place to stay, then that's okay, but wow. Ugh. At this point, yes, most photographed spot on the ship. I'm realizing now there's some parts of the ship where I have not explored, like this little VIP area in the club. And the thing is, the seats here are pretty comfy. Maybe I'm in a mood, but this is just embarrassing. At least it's typed correctly. Because if 0 is a string, you're fired. Anyway, the big debate was last night, and of course Florida won. Duh. And I am very happy, very proud, and am living the good life because, well, Governor DeSantis is our governor here in Florida, and he has a very bright political future if curated properly. But just to set the record straight, even though I am a proud Floridian and everything is better in Florida, I am still 100% Trump Peace 2024. And speaking of spaces, I never investigated here on the ship. Yes, the Bulgari shop. And over here is a rather substantial Cartier shop that I just never bothered to walk into. Alright, here's the thing. I don't really get it. The colors here, they look like a cheap match. I would not wear this. And the one over here is just trash, honestly. It looks horrible. I don't know what they're thinking, but yeah, no. There's a reason the Movado watch has lasted forever. It's just a very simple and elegant design, and same reason a simple Rolex is a timeless piece, because it's a simple design and an engineering masterpiece. I know these designers, they're trying to get too fancy, but they're never going to match a digital watch face. So, why don't they make bands? And that's a question that I have been wondering for a long time. Why aren't there Bulgari Apple Watch bands? Alas, welcome to the almost ghost ship Celebrity Silhouette, decked out in all her Christmas glory. Very, very fitting for the season, and, well, quite beautiful to boot. But that is because, well, no, the ghost ship is because it is late on our last evening aboard, which means it's time to get responsible. All right, I'm gonna go back and, actually, I don't have to pack. I'm just gonna go back and try and get a good night's sleep. All right, that sounds like a plan to me. Oh, one curiosity here. This is Raw at 5. The restaurant. However, be very, very careful when you're walking through here, because the backstages are here and here across the hallway. So on several nights there has been dripping fish water here, and that's here, and that's ew, gross. And in case I didn't mention this before, one thing I'm missing is the medallion access. Having to deal with the tedium of the card. Oh my god. Good news is everything is rolled up and almost ready to go. Well, that I was wearing today, so I'm just going to roll that up in the morning. Will take 2 seconds, no worries. I roll on the way out because who cares? I fold on the way in because they just look better. Folding. Rolling is better for space efficiency because it creates more uniform shaped things. So they kind of fit together. That's why rolling is better for packing, but whatever. All right, yes. Well, so the garbage bags, the laundry bags are in there, ready to go, and the rest of the stuff, I don't know, it's almost already packed up. All that just goes in the little Disney Cruise Line backpack, and I think I missed one of the little fake jewelry things, but that's a quite nice collection. I really like it, so I'm now upset that I was not collecting my Ebby charms before. I promised blue hair. Yeah, okay. Next time. But you're not going to have to wait too long because that's going to be in 2 weeks. No, not even 2 weeks by now. Oh boy, yeah, I do this way too often. First stop, Bacio. They should be open, I hope. I guess Celebrity Apex is last to the party. This morning, that is Sky Princess over there. And we're pulling up behind New Amsterdam. And yonder is Symphony of the Seas, I'm pretty sure. Yay, me! All right, packed and ready to go. I think I'm just gonna go grab some more coffee, and I don't know, I have maybe 45 minutes before I gotta be out of here. But while we are still in here, I want to point out, or say welcome to my favorite cabin type. I've been in a lot of them. I haven't been in like the super owner suite or whatever, but everything from studios on Norwegian to mini suites, also on Norwegian, I think. But I like this cabin type, specifically the lower level ocean view, because I like being close to the water. It is different to be able to just look out and see the waves go by, and I don't know, just be closer. And I first had this stateroom type, I think on, oh gosh, MSC Sea Shore, yeah, 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, this is actually really, really nice. And depending on the ship, and a lot of ships, that means you're closer to everything going on, yeah, on the lower decks, which includes coffee. Oh boy. So yeah, I like it. I've said it before, the balcony, I don't know, I never use it. So here we are, close to the water. And if there is ever a storm, yeah, ooh, close to the action. I have not heard any announcements, although arrival time is basically now. So yeah, I think, well, my stateroom attendant said out by 8. The little packet says 7:30. I don't know, who do I believe? But most important, need to see exactly where the gangway is. If it's here on 4 or up on 5. I guess, I don't know, 4? That's where people are. Okay, maybe not. I guess it's up on 5. I guess they're practicing quiet announcements. There's already a line, so I guess I'll just finish my espresso and get ready, and we're out of here. That was Captain's goodbye. So I presume the debarkation announcements will start shortly. I'm just wandering around, really. I know where I am. I'm just killing time at this point. One line is moving, so all right, let's just skedaddle. Be home in, actually, probably about 2 hours. Everybody knows how it goes from here. I am all cleaned up, ready to head back to the palace. So all that's left is to say goodbye, Celebrity Apex. It was a fantastic 7 days. Maybe we will see each other again at some point in the future, or maybe, well, I'll have a little fling with one of your sisters. Who knows? Other than that, crew is fantastic, ship is beautiful, food was very, very good. Yeah, this is weirdly not a Royal Caribbean group ship, which I'm very happy about. I tried to remind myself of my problems. We'll get better. We will get better, and we'll see how this one goes. But back to reality. Okay, again, Celebrity Apex, fantastic. And that's my experience aboard Celebrity Apex in November of 2023. I had a really good time. Mind you, this was before the ban, so my experience was not clouded by that whole drama. But on that, I will say Celebrity Cruises does appear to be best for couples or friend and family groups composed of mostly couples. The vibe they're going for, the way they have everything structured seems to work out very, very well for them. Little kids, probably okay to just, put them in the kids program and just leave them there for 7 days. I'm sure they'll be fine. Older kids, like high schoolers, might not be the best for them. There's not really a whole lot to do unless your family and friend group includes their whole gang, in which case, yeah, you let them go off and get into trouble on their own. Then they'll be fine. Not that I would ever have done that. Oh, before we continue, yes, this is the channel to get to Belize City. I don't know why I didn't put it in the video, but yeah, there it is with the very small markers. I don't know what I was expecting. Well, I guess I was expecting something like at Port Miami or Port Canaveral, but I don't know. I guess that really doesn't matter. We made it in and out perfectly fine. The food and beverage service was excellent. Team Apex really did differentiate themselves from Royal Caribbean, and they even differentiated themselves from Celebrity Silhouette. It was like it was two different cruise lines. So I will say that the food and beverage was what I kind of expected from Celebrity. The specialty restaurants were great. Eden does deserve its reputation. Eden Cafe is also really, really good. I'm just kind of bummed that I only got to go there. Well, actually, I only went there once because we only had 2 sea days and it's only open on sea days. And the Ocean View Cafe, if you are the kind who doesn't like the restaurants, they have you covered. They had a fantastic spread every day. So yeah, you're definitely not going to go hungry. And I do like that the menus in the restaurants don't change, but each restaurant does have 1 or 2 specialty items. So if you did rotate, that's what you should try. That's what I did, and it worked out really good for me. There is even a late night spread, a very small late night spread, but the primary thing is the pizza. If they could actually get it served, I don't know, whatever. I know, easy problem, guys, to fix. And maybe open a little bit later, but that's, there wasn't that many people there, so I guess I can understand why it's not open that late. One thing, though, that I did not like was the coffee at Il Bacio. I don't know what it was, but it's not like it was not as good as other cruise lines. I just didn't like it. It was included in the package, and that's the only place you can get, certain types of lattes, but I don't know, there was something weird about it that, I don't know, just did not, was not for me. So let everyone know down below what you think of Il Bacio. Do you like it? Is it good compared to other cruise lines? I don't know, it was just very, very weird that the coffee just wasn't good. The programming on the cruise type programming did seem a little light. In fact, it's felt a lot less than we had on Celebrity Silhouette. Now that was kind of a 4-day party cruise. This was a 7-day Caribbean cruise, so maybe it's tuned for that, but I just felt like they didn't really put on a whole lot of stuff because I think the couples and the friend groups kind of take care of themselves. They go off and they do things on their own around the ship. So the programming model, it felt a lot more like Holland than Carnival or even Royal Caribbean. So yeah, if you want a lot of activities, yeah, they did not have that on Celebrity Apex, but you know what? You just make do. The pre-cruise experience was exactly what you would expect from a Royal Caribbean group sailing. I will take this opportunity to say again that I really cannot stand the dynamic pricing model that they use. One thing I think of every time I think of booking something on Royal Caribbean and now Celebrity is, am I gonna have to check the cruise planner like every other day to make sure the price didn't drop? Because if it does, and you don't rebook it yourself, you lose money. They keep the money, and I don't like that. I don't want that kind of stress prior to the cruise. So this is one place where I say the other cruise lines do it a lot better. It's just one price, you know what you get, and you don't really have to worry about it. So it's kind of weird that they would put something like that on the guest, but well, I guess it's working for them, not for us. This sailing did get me thinking that the cruise experience is getting a lot more elaborate, especially on the new ships. And in this case, my first Edge class experience, 7 days wasn't really enough. Like I said before, I only had 2 opportunities to go to Eden Cafe, and I don't know, I just feel like if I had more time on the cruise ship, I would have done more. I get it, but still, the 12 days I had on Caribbean Princess, an older ship at that, I think was perfect. So I don't know. Well, there's ways to fix that, but I'm hoping that the cruise lines, instead of bigger, maybe have different ships for different priorities or something like that. Maybe there's a video coming up on that eventually. You never know. Well, anyway, would I sail on Celebrity again? Yes, if circumstances changed. So until then, you know what? I guess I'll just I'll just be stuck sailing on Carnival or Princess or Norwegian or Virgin or Holland or Disney or who knows what's coming. And yes, I am reminded again that I am so very thankful for my problems.